Hello everyone, welcome to Ajiro Tech. Ajiro Tech. In this video, we're going to be looking at the Cambridge IGCSE ICT, which means Information and Communication Technology, with the course code 0417, variant 02, October-November 2024. And in this video, we're looking at paper 2 presentations. And this was a paper that was released a few hours ago as of the time of this recording. Are you excited? So let's get down to presentations. Okay, so the instructions that's so important. Please go through the instructions. One of them I want to talk about is printouts with handwritten candidate details will not be marked. So please you have to ensure that all your candidate details are typed and not handwritten. Total mark for this people is 70. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down, and you've been supplied with the following source files. We've talked about the evidence document. We've talked about documents, right? And we have all the screenshots here to that effect. Okay, so this is important. Um, we've talked about databases as well. All these videos are available right there on this YouTube channel. You really want to check it out. Okay, we've explained the whole concept of it. And now we're moving to presentations. Before I begin, it's important for us to understand is what is even a presentation. A presentation is a series of slides. This is something I've written myself. It's a series of slides used to give information to an audience. Series of slides used to give information to an audience. And what are the ways presentations can be used? It can be used to inform someone of something about a product. It can be used to teach or lecture. It can be for training, to train you on how you can handle this equipment or something like this. And it can be used for advertisement. And you see that I do that a lot, advertising about Ajiro Tech and the people. And shout out to everyone in Ajiro Tech, all the sales team, the personals. You guys have been so amazing, because we work together to push Ajiro Tech to every student in their homes. Okay, that's what we do. Literally, that's what we do. Okay, so yeah, you're going to create a short presentations. All slides must have a consistent layout and formatting. Step 20. Now, when we talk about consistent layout and formatting, simply means that when we're bringing them in, it needs to be consistent, the title and bulleted list. This is very important. So to create a presentations of 8 slides using the file N2402 climate. The word create here is a command word. I've been preaching this in all my videos. It means to import or to open. That's what it means. So creating presentation using a text file. Create is a command word for import or open. So this is very important. Okay, so let's do that. So what we're going to do right here, there are 2 ways we can do this. There are 2 ways we can actually do this, really. So we have let's look for the file. Climate. So we have this. So open with, we can do open with PowerPoint. So if you don't have this, open with PowerPoint, there's probably where I can show you. So you can click on choose another application, scroll down to choose an app on your PC, and scroll down here to this PC, Windows, scroll down to program files and to Microsoft. So Microsoft Office, okay, and to Office 16. I think to root, yes, to root, and then Office 16, and then you look for P for PowerPoint. There we have it, MO and P. So we have this right here. So we have, no, this is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the other one. So this one here is the PowerPoint, and then you can click on open, and that is how you can actually do it. Okay, so you can actually open with PowerPoint, right? And it would open, right? It would literally open. This is one of the easiest methods to actually do this. Or you can close it and then open PowerPoint, and you can come to open, browse, come here to the look for the folder that has the file. Okay, we have 2024 October, November, have this here, and then you will see that it's going to show blank. Then you switch this to what? All files, and then you come to the climate here, and then you click on what? Open, and it's going to work. It's still the same thing, right? It's still the same thing. Okay, so again, must display a title and a bulleted list. So we have a title here, and then we have what? A bulleted list. Okay, place in the header automated slide number right align. Now for we to do this in the header right here, we use what? A master slide. So the headers is at the top and the footer is what? At the bottom. So a master slide allows you to design the layout of your slide. Okay, to design the layout of your slide. So we'll come here to view. Okay, slide master. Don't forget to scroll to the first one because this is the primary master slide and all this here is the linked slide. So right here you come to insert, right? So under the header and footer, and then we'll look for it. They said what? Let's go back. They said place in the header automated slide number right align. So we'll come here to choose the slide number. We'll fix that. Place in the footer your name, center number, candidate number. So I will check this footer here, and then I'm going to type in my details. Comma space AN017, comma space 2024. And what else? They said make sure the header and footer appears in the same position on every slide. No item overlaps on any slide. So I'm going to apply to all. Done. So now it's important to just hold my control, my shift, select both of them, come to home, make it bold, and then make it black. It's not a crime to do that. And then make it, for me, I can make it 18, literally, right? They said slide number is in the header. So that simply means it needs to be here. So all I can do here is, if you don't have the ruler, come to view and then check your ruler, right? So come here, I can just reduce this a bit to 4 and then bring this down. Okay, just to keep the space, reduce this a bit and then come here and then move this. I'm using my arrow key to do this. I'm using my arrow key to do this, to move this. Okay, to move this here. Okay, so I have this here. Okay, so this is going to be what they said, right align, and that's what it is, right align. Okay, so the candidate details remains the same. In the footer can be anywhere, it wasn't specified. So we're done with this. So I'm going to click on view and then number. So if you check through, you find out that they're all appearing in the same position. On the slide with the title consequence of global warming, let's look at it. Consequence of global warming. Yes, right here, that's slide 6. Select the 5 bulleted item after the text. Weather event including, format it to look like this. Okay, so we have it after the text, the 5 of them. Okay, so how do we do this? Now, for us to do this, now please pay attention. The first thing is to change the bullet, right? So I'll come here to bullet and numbering. Okay, customize, and then I'll look for a dash. Okay, so this one here. So this is the character code for Unicode is 2212. Okay, so I'll click on OK. So that's one. And then this is going to be here. So for us to have this, it's going to be italics. And then what level is this? So look at this. So this is going to be 1, 2. But notice something. 3 is becoming smaller. Can you see that? It's becoming smaller. And this is not this is definitely not the same thing. Definitely not the same thing. So how do we do this? So I'm going to undo the work. Okay, I'm going to undo the work. So for this, what I'm going to do is this: bring it to the second level, right? And then adjust it to this. Can you see that? So now come here, bring this here. Now this is perfect. Can you see? It's a little bit tricky, but I think you get the hang of it, because essentially this is second level, right? This is second level. And if you look at this, what's this? Let's go to the slide master. Let's go. Okay, this is it here. Look at it. Second level, right? So which is a little bit different from the first one you had. Okay, so I needed to explain that. Okay, so this is also demote. Step 23, delete the slide with the title Organic Farming Practice and Carbon Sink. Organic farming practice, organic and organic farming and carbon sink. So both of them. So that's organic farming practice, slide 3, carbon sink is slide 4, and then to literally delete, just hit on delete on or right click, and then you can delete slide. Done. Okay. A lot, and you're like, okay, do you have a private tuition? Don't you have? Do you have? And yes, Ajiro Tech do have a private tuition. So by my right, you can see that we have for the Edexcel and Cambridge IGCSE, and yes, we do have for all subjects. Okay, all subjects. Okay, the popular ones that's always been in demand is mathematics, English language as a second language. Okay, we have physics, we have biology, we have chemistry, and we have um, the flagship, which is ICT, just here and there. We also have business studies. So if you're interested for a private tuition, I think all you have to do is send an email to the sales team at ajirotech@gmail.com, and they would reply to you, talk about your time zone, talk about and the fee is really quite affordable. Really, it's really quite affordable. It's when you look at it across other tutoring service, I think this is the one that's quite affordable, and you get the very best of service. We also have for the E levels as well, and also for the Edexcel. So we have for the Cambridge E levels and Edexcel E levels. Okay, and we have also across the subject mathematics, which is usually the hot cake when it comes to E level, mathematics and chemistry, and then biology. These are usually one of the ones we have in demand always, all the time. Even physics, for E level. So all you have to do, if you're watching this right now and you are interested for a private tuition, then you can do yourself a solid, okay, and send an email to the sales team at ajiro@gmail.com, and they'll reply to you. And the good news about this is, what I've discussed with the sales team is, we've tried as much as possible to see how we can subsidize the amount according to countries, so it doesn't really look very, very heavy. Okay, so this is really important. Yes, we do charge in pounds, but again, we try to be as much as possible considerate to your countries, and we don't just skyrocket the price. No, because at the end of the day, we know how it feels, and we really want you to actually get the best of service, and again, be able to afford it from the comfort of your home. So again, Ajiro Tech private tuition is currently ongoing. You can enroll yourself for the IGCSE and then for the E levels. Again, for the IGCSEs, these are the subjects, and for the E levels, these are also the subjects. So again, what are you waiting for? Just send an email to the sales team, If you're an IGCSE student preparing for IGCSE, if you're watching this in 2024, 5, when this is in 2026, when this is 2027, we're currently ongoing, and this is actually a good time for you to actually explore and then get it tailored to your own needs. So trust me, you don't want to miss out. Use the data in the file N2402 to create a pie chart. So come here, N2402. I'm going to open it in a spreadsheet. And you probably see this in chapter 16, charts and graph. To create a pie chart, so click here, double click. So I'll save this as an Excel workbook. Save this as an Excel workbook. Click on save. The pie chart to show the emissions for each economic sector for the year 2020 only. Okay, to show what? The emissions, okay, for each economic sector. So we have this for 2020. Hold my control and select this. Click on insert, right? Come here to the 2D pie chart, simple as that, 2D pie chart. Okay, label the chart with the title this. Copy this. This will be my chart title, Control A, and then I can do a Control V. Can just make this bold, black, and then bold. Okay, let me move this here a bit. The next one is format the chart to display only the economic sector names and percentage as the chart sector labels. So if I go to my slide, you probably see that I have for the pie chart. I think I have for the pie chart here. I think I've drawn for the pie chart. I have it here. This is for the bar chart, and for the bar chart, okay, should be here somewhere. Can't seem to find it. Can't seem to find it. Okay. So this here is a sector right here. All this is what we call a sector. And now they said we should what? As chart sector label. So to do this, I'm going to come here under the what? Data labels, more options. Now I have category name, and then instead of value, I'll put it into what? Percentage. Okay, I'll put it into what? Percentage. Okay. Position these labels outside each chart sector. So there's going to be outside. So I'll put it what? Outside end. Good. And there's going to be a show leader line. Yes, that's fine. Okay, what else? Do not display legend. So I'm going to close this, come here, and then uncheck the legend. So here we have it. Okay. Okay, so now let's fix this. So here I'll click here, and then I'll move this so that it has a leader line. Come here, move this a bit so it has a leader line. Move this here a bit. I can probably do this as well. So we have this so it doesn't overlap. I'll probably do this as well. Okay, so I have this. Okay, so I have this here. And finally this, because I don't want it to overlap anything. This is not giving me the line. Okay. Okay, I have this. Okay, so I have this. Okay, so let's see how we can undo it. We do. Okay, so I've moved it up and I'm able to have the line here. Okay, so I'm able to have the line here because I want the leader line to show. So where's better to move? Here. Okay, I think I can also move this here. Okay, so and also I can move this here as well. Okay, and I can move this down as well. Good. I can move this down as well. Come here, move this here down as well. Okay, so this is water, so it should give me the thing. So okay, so this is, I think this is fair. I think this is fair. Yeah, so I think this is fair. Okay, place the chart to the left of the bullet. So I'm going to copy the chart, copy, and I'll save my work. A lot, and you're like, okay, do you have a private tuition? Don't you have? Do you have? And yes, Ajiro Tech do have a private tuition. So by my right, you can see that we have for the EdExcel and Cambridge IGCSE, and yes, we do have for all subjects. Okay, all subjects. Okay, the popular ones that's always been in demand is mathematics, English language as a second language. Okay, we have physics, we have biology, we have chemistry, and we have um, the flagship, which is ICT, just here and there. We also have business studies. So if you're interested for a private tuition, I think all you have to do is send an email to the sales team at ajirotech@gmail.com, and they would reply to you, talk about your time zone, talk about, and the fee is really quite affordable. Really, it's really quite affordable. It's when you look at it across other tutoring service, I think this is the one that's quite affordable, and you get the very best of service. We also have for the E levels as well, um, and also for the EdExcel. So we have for the Cambridge E levels and EdExcel E levels. Okay, and we have also across the subject mathematics, which is usually the hot cake when it comes to E level, mathematics and chemistry, and then biology. These are usually one of the ones we have in demand always, all the time. Even physics, for E level. So all you have to do, if you're watching this right now and you are interested for a private tuition, then you can do yourself a solid, okay, and send an email to the sales team at ajiro@gmail.com, and they'll reply to you. And the good news about this is, what I've discussed with the sales team is, we've tried as much as possible to see how we can subsidize the amount according to countries, so it doesn't really look very, very heavy. Okay, so so this is really important. Yes, we do charge in pounds, but again, we try to be as much as possible considerate to your countries, and we don't just skyrocket the price. No, because at the end of the day, we know how it feels, and we really want you to actually get the best of service, and again, be able to afford it from the comfort of your home. So again, Ajiro Tech private tuition is currently ongoing. You can enroll yourself for the IGCSE, and then for the E levels. Again, for the IGCSEs, these are the subjects, and for the E levels, these are also the subjects. So again, what are you waiting for? Just send an email to the system. If you're an IGCSE student preparing for IGCSE, if you're watching this in 2024, 5, watching this in 2026, watching this in 2027, we're currently ongoing, and this is actually a good time for you to actually explore, and then get it tailored to your own needs. So trust me, you don't want to miss out. Left of the bullet on the slide with the title industry sources. Okay, right here. It's going to be what? Left of the bullet. So that simply means I'm going to move this till I have 0, right? 0. And I'm going to place my chart here. Okay, so I'll move this here. Okay, so close. I'm going to move this by the edge. Okay, so I have this. Okay, I think this is I pasted using destination theme. So this is fine. This is fine. Again, it doesn't cut to. Let me get my grid lines. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, the next one is make sure no words on the chart are split. No, all data and labels are fully visible. Okay, come in. Okay, I think this is better. So I have to take it because again the words were split. So let me take it again. Copy, and I'll come here. Delete, paste this, come here. Then I would adjust this, close this. Go to view, check it, ensure it's okay. The work has to be perfect. Okay, so this is fine. No words are split. All right. All the data and labels are fully visible. Yes, they're fully visible. The chart and its content do not overlap. Do not overlap any slide item. Yes. Okay. Place a sun shape on the slide with the title Consequence of Global Warming. Position this to the right of the 5 bulleted items so it looks like this. So place a sun shape. Insert shapes. A sun shape. Let me look at this. Okay. Okay, stars on that circle. Okay, this is it here. So if you wonder where you get it right here under the basic shape. A basic shape you see there. Now you adjust. You can come here to adjust it. Okay. And then adjust it a bit. So let's look at this. Probably prefer it to be here. It looks like this. Okay. Okay. Position this to the right of the fiber so it looks like this. Resize the sun so that it has a height and width of 4 centimeters. It has a height and width of 4 centimeters. Okay. So it has a height and width of 4 centimeters. Edit this shape so that when clicked, okay, so let me put it here like this. Okay. Edit this shape so that when clicked, the slide with the title greenhouse gas emission is displayed. Now, so I'm probably going to make this black. Okay, so shape fill, black. Good. I'm going to make it black. Shape outline is going to be black as well. Okay, so that's fine. Bring it down a bit. Good. I think this is fine. All right. Now they said, so when clicked, the title greenhouse is displayed with the title. Okay. So here, come here, insert links, link, come here to insert link, and then place in this document greenhouse gas emission is displayed, and I'll click on OK. Okay, so if we do this here and we click on it, that's what happens. Okay, so it's working. To come here, no outline. Good. I was seeing an outline before and I was wondering what's happening. So no outline. Good. Okay, so this outline is not for anything, just to show you what it is. All right, place your evidence document a screenshot showing the link from the shape to the correct slide. So come here, right click, edit link. So I can just stick this together. Okay, so come here, new. Okay, if you're wondering how to get this, so this is the snipping tool, and then I'm going to click on new, and I'll take my screenshot here. Okay, take my screenshot here. Okay, so this is going to be what? Step 29. Let's go to our evidence document, step 29, and I'm going to paste this. Okay, I want this to be here, so I'm just going to picture format, reduce this a bit. 14 should be fine. So let's see why we are having something else. Okay, I can reduce this to 9. Okay, I think this would good. This would incorporate it. Okay, good. I think I can just make this. So bring this here. Just bring this to. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to save the work. Okay, so save the presentation. So click on OK. Save the presentation. So to save, file, save as, browse. So it's going to use default name. Come here and go to 2024 October, November, and yeah, save it inside of this. Good. And then what else? Print the full presentation as handout in portrait orientation with 2 slides to the page, each filling half the page. So to do this, I'm going to go to File, Print. Now, right here, Microsoft Print to PDF. Please ensure under your printer properties, come to Advanced, that it is in A4. Please, very important. Paper size is A4. And then come here under the full page, handout of 2 slides. Now, I have this in my slide here, the various handouts that we have. So it's right here. So we have two slides, 3 slides, 4 slides horizontal, 4 slides vertical. So the horizontal is, this is the vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Why the horizontal is 1, 2, 3, 4, literally what it is. Okay, so if we come here, you see that we're having this. Okay, so this is very important, especially for 4 slides. Talking about for 4 slides. Okay, so we have this. Okay. Okay. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the fact that the date is important. It is DDMMYYY. not the other way around. So you have to ensure that your date order is DDMMYYY. So if you go to edit header and footer, ensure it's in English United Kingdom, right? And if you English United Kingdom, it has to be there, or any of the countries that have DDMMYY. That is the date order. Very important. Click on print. And if you're not subscribed to Ajiro Tech, you really want to do that. So click on print. And let's look for it here. All right. Scroll down. And okay, so here is print out handout of 2 slides. Okay. All right, so we're done with this. So let's go back and let's refresh. It's important to check that everything is okay. Okay, so this is good. So we're done with this paper, right? So the next thing is task 5, printing the evidence document. Make sure your name, center number, candidate number appears on every page of your evidence document. So come here and ensuring our name appears, because handwritten will not be marked. Okay, it does. So save, file, print. To save your evidence document, print your evidence document. So this is 5 pages. Okay, so I have this. I have an extra page. Why do I have an extra page? Okay, so I have saved here, file, print. So I'm going to print this as our evidence document. Then I have what? Let's see. Okay, so not this too. Then I have my evidence document. And I'm going to save this, save and close. And it's important to always check. So this is the evidence document. And from this, you can send this to the printer to ensure everything is properly shown. Okay, to ensure everything is properly shown. Okay, so this brings us officially to the end of this paper. Thank you for sticking out with me, for subscribing, for sharing these videos to your friends, and please do well to share it. If you have not done that, share it to your friends, because that is the best gift you can actually give to them. Okay, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.